Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And today I have some leftovers in what I call my stash, and everybody around here knows my stash, where I have several boxes and bags and stuff full of spicy things. And in my box, from a while back, I had a few things left over, and I haven't been buying a lot recently, just because finances and stuff. But the season is about to end in League of Fire, and League of Fire hopefully will have their new site up and running soon. But I had a few Paqui One Chip challenges left. 2 of them. Now this is something I'm not. It's not new to me. I've had quite a few of these, but as of late, my stomach tolerance hasn't been doing that good to me. So I'm going to try to rebuild that up. My mouth tolerance is really good right now. Throat tolerance is so-so, and stomach just hasn't, like, things that shouldn't be hitting me that bad have been kind of getting to me a little bit. So I'm going to have to go with some of that. These are a League of Fire challenge, if you haven't seen me do these before. This is one close to entry level. These are worth 1 point each. If you want to test your tolerance and you can eat pretty spicy things and never done a challenge product, this might be the way to go, but only eat one at first. And expect possibly to have some different things happen to you. I mean, mouth burn, throat burn, and possibly upset stomach. The hardest thing about these for me is they always make them so they don't taste good. These ones taste more like pepper. Actually, in my opinion, these are the ones that have tasted the best so far, because the first few years have tasted like charcoal. So I'm going to do these 2021 Paqui chips. So I'll read the League of Fire disclaimer as I always do, so I can get my points later on for that, the 2, if I can make it through 2. I'm Mr. Brad Worden, over 18 years of age, of a sound mind, and read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept the League of Fire. Their suppliers and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question. So here are my Paqui chips, and they have Carolina Reaper and Scorpion in them. I'm not going to spend too much time on them because I've done these before. The season of the 2021 is almost over 2, and there very well could be the next year one coming out eventually. So there's a lot of, I'm not going to go over all of it, but it has charts and some cool information inside. And then saying the longer you go without milk or water or anything, the better off you are. But for League of Fire and challenge-wise, all you really have to do is consume it on the camera. So it comes in an inside one. Oh, and I just cracked it apart. It wasn't cracked, but it came apart. Oh, this one's going to be a bad one, I can tell. I mean, look at that. Look at the spice just layered on here. This one's a lot heavier than some of them I've had. So I know this one's going to be a little bit more tougher. Like, the mix on some of these, some are real light and flaky and look like corn chip, and some are just coated, matted down. This is going to be one of the harder ones that I've had. It's just flaking off, and I can smell it from here. So, alright, so we'll hit this one, and then I'll hit the second one.
Did you read your...
Yeah, I read the disclaimer already.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I got distracted by the pepper.
Ooh, this one's a brutal one right there. Now we'll see the next one in comparison. So again, my mouth tolerance has been high. The mouth eats really not too bad, a little bit to the tongue. Throat, it's more so. And then for me, it's going to be the stomach later on. First one's gone. This one's in 3 pieces. This one is more of a mid one. You can tell it's not as much as like the other one. So this is like a mid one. So it can be really hit it or miss on these. This one's not as bad as that first one I had. The time where I did 10, it was hit or miss too. Some were definitely hotter than others. Yeah, I can tell right away this one's not quite as bad as the first one. Still hot, but not as bad. So again, if you wanted to try to test your tolerance at home, this would be like a beginner level. It's still hot. It's still like a 10 for an average person. So, this is 2021. When it first came out, if you want to get this, don't pay too much. When it first came out, I believe it was like $6.99 per chip on like Amazon or through the site. Then people buy them up and charge like a lot more, like the average for them now. Mine weren't quite as bad, but the average is like $15 or $20 people are charging, so people are buying them all up, overcharging.
That's ridiculous.
So if you buy yours, definitely shop around. And then again, like I said, there may be a 2022 version coming out in a matter of time. Usually late summer, early fall is when the other versions have come out. So, my burn level, like I said, mouth wasn't too bad. Throat, medium-ish. And I can feel it going down, so hopefully I don't feel too bad there. My burn level is probably somewhere around, multiples of these, probably somewhere around a 3 or 4 for chili heads. So, especially after that first one, if I would have more mild ones, probably not as bad, but that first one got me a little bit lit up. So again, Paqui One Chip Challenge, be on the lookout. If you want to see if you are built to be a chili head, this would be one to try at first. And these were just some leftover ones I had. Probably won't get any more 2021s unless the next year version comes out. Definitely want to sample that one out. So anyway, have a good day, and we will see you next time on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.